In today's DMZ, getting Damascus dog tags isn't easy. There's kill squads all over the map, plenty of people who will try to steal your exfil helo, and the bots are as wild as ever. I decided that I'd do it all in Mazrah with no Koshi runs. 10 contracts, 10 exfils, and only throwing knives, vehicles, and the occasional smoke grenade to keep me safe.
Ultra One, kill confirmed. Welcome to Mazrah. Exploring, looting, and securing intel.
Welcome back to the DMZ. We're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to try to get Damascus with just throwing knives. So I laid down a few rules for myself. We're only going to use throwing knives, we're only going to go in Mazrah, and we're not going to Koshi out. So it's going to have to be 10 Mazrah runs to get the Damascus tag. Should be interesting. But I think the first thing we need to do is get a stealth vest and a secure bag, because that'll make this all a lot easier. I will also take a 2-plate, because we're starting with nothing. Cryptid stick is actually pretty huge. That is pretty nice off the rip. If we could find a gold skull, we'd be really set, but I don't know that we're going to be that lucky. Alright, it was just bots. Thought it might be a player. That's the other thing we should probably do. In case we need to defend ourselves, we should probably have knives ready. Alright, let's take a peek here. What we got around for vehicles? We can grab this cargo truck, pick up the LTV. Then we can actually probably get a stealth vest going here pretty quickly, hopefully. Alright, well, we got the LTV. That's a good start. Now I could use a comic book, a games console, if I can send this at the gas pump.
Ultra One, an operator is near your location and requesting medical.
Excellent. That is a great start, actually. Alright, let's get the stealth made. And then we can work on contract next, I think. We don't really have too much in the way of gear for the secure bag at all. We might just skip that for round one. I don't know. Depends how this raid goes.
Ultra One, enemy threat appears low in your area.
Well, didn't expect that. Maybe we'll find another buy station then. Hadn't really planned on running into another full squad there. That is not ideal. Don't do it. Close, but not quite. Alright. Got the stealth. Alright, let's go see if we can find a gold skull. Can't imagine there's still going to be a gold skull sitting in here at this point. This is already looted. Nah, I kind of wonder if we should just do a contract in exfil at this point.
Enemy threat is moderate in the AO.
Actually, we could do this one that's right here. That one's even closer.
Ultra One, be advised. Threat level is high in this AO. Expect contact.
I don't expect that bot to be standing directly in front of my face there at all.
Actual to Ultra One. Intel sourced the location of an AQ hard drive. Secure that disk and upload all contents. Target
Of course
areas
it
marked
is.
on your TAC map.
Getting sniped.
Ultra One, we've marked a radio tower on your TAC map. Use it to transmit data. Ultra One, use the tower to transmit the data. Access point is at the top.
Look, I'm gonna get sniped out of this tower. And it's going to enrage me. But you know what? We've come this far. Oh, I can't believe that bot just hit me from all the way down there. Don't snipe me out of the tower.
Good signal, Ultra One. Secure the perimeter until the reload is done.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, this bot is out of his mind.
Actual to Ultra One. Transfer complete. Good work. Ultra One, be advised that scavengers in your immediate vicinity. Stay sharp.
Alright, I would say we probably want to just go for exfil here.
Ultra One, extraction is inbound at this time. All Ultras, Dino 4 is inbound for extraction.
Can't believe we never found a medium bag.
Ultra One, multiple operators have gone MIA in your area. Their last known locations are marked on your TAC map.
Wait, are there bags over here then? Or is this just glitched? I think it's just glitched. Well, that was unexpected. Well, that's one way to finish up the first run. Alright, well, that's one run down. Let's see what perk we get first. Strong arm? Not my favorite, but not the worst. Alright, here we go for round number 2. We do have the bank here, so we should check for a gold skull right off the rip. Honestly, I would love to find a medium bag too, because we still haven't found one yet. I don't know how we did that whole round and didn't get one. Good luck. Alright, let's see what we got around for a ride.
Be advised, enemy threat is high in the AO.
That's a lot of bots. Let's go ahead and take this real quick.
Ultra One, this is actual. We've got a hit on an AQ hard drive. You need to secure the disk and upload all contents. Target areas on your TAC map. Ultra One, this is actual. A radio tower is marked on your TAC map. Use it to transfer the data.
That is a dangerous tower. Well, that was a bad move on my part, wasn't it? We got no plates, no self. Run could be coming to a very quick end. See if we can grab a self out of this van. Nope, but a Rev's pistol is just as good.
Visual on the tower. Climb up and start the transfer.
I feel like this is a really, really bad spot to do this, and it's probably going to get me killed. I think I should probably stick to HVTs for this. This is just asking to get sniped out of midair. Especially with only one plate left. Come on.
Ultra One, signal is good. Maintain security until the transfer's complete.
We could use some plates. And an exfil. Actually, that's a great exfil.
Ultra One, this is actual. Upload complete. Solid work. Ultra One, the enemy attack helo is moving in your direction. You've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
No medium bag, we don't have a scuba either.
Moving here. Ultra One, Dino 4. We're approaching the LZ. Get it secure. Ultra One, kill confirmed. Too many of those will put a bounty contract on your head.
Why can't I pick up his bag?
Requesting medical near your location.
The second time I've almost gotten killed trying to exfil. Both games so far, we've gotten operators right at the end. Double time is next. Nice, that'll be helpful.
Welcome to Almana.
Alright, here we go.
Secure intel and
Round number 3. I do not think we're going to be pushing PvP here.
expect contact.
That would be inadvisable.
Ultra One, enemy threat is moderate in the AO.
What do we got for vehicles around here? Not a lot. Don't want to take that cargo truck. That's going to be too slow. I don't think there's really much that's going to be of use in here. There's like no contracts over on this side either, is there? Nope. Alright. Could go grab that LTV. Let me think here for a second. We could grab the LTV and go out and do this secure intel. I don't even know where the tower for that one's going to be, though. It's going to be way out. Actually, before we do that, let's see if we can grab a medium bag somewhere. Finally, we... I'm not sure I like this too much. Yeah, it definitely felt like there were players around. I think we'll head out. Try to do this secure intel contract.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming. Actual to Ultra One, intel source the location of an AQ hard drive. Secure that disk and upload all contents. Target areas marked on your TAC map. Ultra One, One, we've marked a radio tower on your TAC map. Use it to transmit the data.
Alright, here we go again. I don't know why I keep doing these secure intel contracts. They're absolutely going to get me killed sooner or later.
Ultra One, use the tower to transmit the data. Access point is at the top.
Don't shoot me climbing this ladder, please. I feel like I've really pushed my luck doing these secure intel contracts for each one so far.
Good signal, Ultra One. Secure the perimeter until the upload is done.
Pretty sure those bots were not shooting at me.
Actual to Ultra One. Transfer complete. Good work. Ultra One, the chemist is approaching your area. Stay alert. Ultra One, you're on an exfil streak. Watch your six. They're all gunning for you now.
Alright. Get out of here.
Ultra One, extraction is inbound at this time. All Ultra, Dino Force inbound for extraction. Be with you soon.
Well, third exfil. Let's see if somebody tries to jump the exfil on me again. Oh, here's Helo guy.
Ultra One, we have visual on the LZ. Keep it clear.
I'm not entirely convinced he's not going to swing that thing around and try to come for me. Maybe not.
Dino Force at the extract point. Be advised, we can't stay here long. Dino 4 to actual. All objectives and personnel secure. We're RTV at this time.
Alright, there we go. That's 3. Not a bad run, not a bad run. Battle hardened. No, alright. You know, I've been waiting to catch a bad spawn for this, and I think this counts.
Expect resistance from local forces and watch for other operators in the AO.
Yeah, I would say this counts. Let's see if we can get to a vehicle here quick.
Enemy threat is moderate in the AO.
And not draw any attention to ourselves, which we have failed to do miserably. I forgot that all these bots are here. Crane control room key could be useful, actually. No reason we couldn't head down that way, right?
Ultra One, be advised, an operator in your area needs medical.
Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, we can get away from these guys. They're decent shots, though. But we should be able to get away from them. Alright, we gotta get to the water, and we gotta get to the water quick. Come on, come on. And I am gone. Sorry, boys, not this time.
Enemy UAV active. Hostile UAV in the area.
Dude, how many UAVs? That's crazy. Oh man, we should have been dead there. I think that's going to be a risk anytime we drive through the center of the map, is that could happen. We're going to go up the back side of the mountain here and try to check the cache that's on the hillside. Then go up top, grab the LTV, and head towards Quarry and see if we can check that crane control room. Also, that's why we're going to run the LTV or an EV when we do this too. You just never know who's going to roll right up on you. Might as well have either the speed or the armor. I think the UAV, that's at least something. No gold skull though. Think of a doll key is not terrible. Alright, we gotta do a contract. Definitely not a deliver cargo. What do we have over here? Not a lot. What was this one? I don't really like any of these options. I also don't have any gas. What do we have for contracts here? There's so many hostage rescues. We might go back and do that HVT.
Actual target EKIA. Good work.
Can I get back in the truck, please? That'd be cool.
You're on an exfil streak.
Don't blow up my LTV. Losing the LTV out here would really not be ideal. Dying to bots would be even less ideal, though.
Ultra One, activity has increased in the area. Keep your eyes open.
Alright, what do we got for exfils? Oh, you don't see this one too often, or at least I don't see it too often these days. What are the chances somebody's fighting up here? Probably pretty minimal, right?
One extraction is inbound at this time. Dino 4 is holding in the extraction point. Advise you get here fast. All Ultras Oscar. Dino 4 is RTB.
Alright, there we go again. Not too shabby. Let's see what perk we get this time. Ooh, Scavenger's a good one. Scavenger's a real good one for having knives. I like that. Alright, time for the 5th raid, and we finally drew a spawn we did not want to draw at all. Alright, what do we got for vehicles over here? Because that's really all that matters. That UTV is pretty far away. I'm gonna check here for a secure real quickly. No luck. I think we are just gonna move right along. Yeah, we're gonna be in trouble here. This is one spot we didn't want to find ourselves in. You see real quick. There's not an LTV over here. Get out of here as fast as we can. Yeah, I'm just gonna go right for the LTV. Purely for defensive reasons. Alright. That secure intel contract all the way out in the middle of nowhere is kind of interesting. I just don't know that we really want to do any more of those. We might actually take the crane control key over to Oasis and check, because getting that gold skull would be pretty nice. Really think about the fact that I don't really have any room for UAVs.
1-1 requesting recon
Might
at
as
this
well use
time.
this one. Oh, yeah, we got definitely got a team over here for sure.
UAV deployed.
Dude, it's time to get on out of here.
We've got a hit on an AQ hard drive. You need to secure the disk and upload all contents. Target area is on your attack map. Ultra One, this is actual. A radio tower is marked on your attack map. Use it to transfer the data.
It's again not an ideal spot. Good exfil though, at least.
Actual to Ultra One, you should have a visual on the tower. Climb up and start the transfer.
We just gotta not get shot out of this tower, that's all. A big part of me that kind of thinks this is going to come to an end just by some random solo hanging out somewhere weird who ends up killing me on like the 9th run. We'll see. We'll see.
Ultra One, signal is good. Maintain security until the transfer is complete.
1, this is actual. Upload complete. Solid work. Ultra 1, the chemist is heading your way. Expect contact. Ultra 1, make it to exfil again and we'll make it worth your while. Good. Ultra 1, extraction is inbound at this time.
All Ultra, Dino 4's inbound for extraction. Be with you soon.
Seems oddly quiet on this side of the map so far. Not that I'm complaining about that.
Hostile reinforcements incoming.
Oh, there we go.
Ultra 1, Dino 4, we're standing by. Get to the extraction point now. This is Dino 4. All Ultra secure. We're exiting the AO.
Nice try, boys, but a little too slow. Alright, that was a little spicier than the last one was. Cold-blooded's a good one.
Welcome to Mazrah. Explore, secure,
Well, here we
intel,
go
and
again.
gain access
Run
to
number
position.
6.
Enemy threat is high, so expect contact.
I gotta say, as far as spawns go, this is definitely not my favorite one. We're gonna head over here, up the LTV as fast as we can,
Moderate near your location.
then go from there.
Ultra 1, a heavily armored target is moving a weapons case
Marking
through the area.
contract.
We've tracked their location on your TAC map. Your call if you want to engage.
Feel like we can hit this HVT real quick, right?
Ultra 1, we have PID on the wanted Los Alamos enforcer Montoya.
That's an
His location is marked on your
absolutely
TAC maps.
terrible
Execute
spot.
authority.
Do that contract. I feel like we can give it a shot, but this might be where our run ends. I know it would be a lot smarter to just cancel the contract, but what fun would that be? Yep, and that's exactly why I thought this was a bad idea. At least they're not really hitting their shots.
He has a contract on his head. Take it if you want it. Ultra 1, be advised you're approaching the target's look. Ultra 1, this is actual target EKIA.
Alright, well we got our mission done. We got shot at a bit. Now it's time to get out of here.
Ultra 1, your last deployment was a success. Keep it up to earn more perks.
I think we hit back here, switch out LTVs, get something that's a little less banged up. We just need to find ourselves an exfil.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I feel like the one out by Rohan's not a bad call, right? Well, this should make things a little bit easier.
Ultra One, enemy threat is moderate in the area. Ultra One, extraction is inbound at this time.
Ultra One, Dino
Oh, we definitely beat up that helo a little more than we wanted to, that's for sure.
Dino 4 is holding at the extraction point. Advise you get inside.
Wow. What a dumb way this would be to actually die.
All Ultras Oscar. Dino 4 is RGB.
That was not bright. That was not bright at all. What perk do we get this time? Focus.
Welcome to Al Mazrah.
Alright. Time for raid number 7. I can't say I like this starting spot too much at all, honestly. I think we want to get across the river here. And see what we have for vehicles, because we could get pushed from so many spots here.
Ultra One, enemy threat is moderate near your location.
This actually probably couldn't be a worse spot to draw for this. Right in the middle of the map is not where we want to be. But we should drop this real quick. The cargo truck. So I can hear it, I just can't see it.
Ultra One, supply boxes are located on your TAC map. Get them secure before the enemy can.
One.
Ultra One, you've secured a supply box. Move to the next DZ when able.
Ooh. No, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. We might have to be coming back for that one. The other thing is, too, I'm gonna catch a hunt if I don't drop all this cash. I really didn't even think about that. I could have caught a hunt there real easily. Let's plate up here real quick. I feel like going back to finish the supplies is probably a really bad idea, right? could pop this UAV. That would be an option.
Ultra One, supplies are open. Take what you need and move to the next drop zone. Ultra One, all supply boxes secure. Solid work.
Alright, off we go again.
Ultra One, your last deployment was a success. Keep it up and we'll make it worth your while.
I think if we can grab this helo, that would be huge. We could exfil where we exfilled last time.
Ultra One, extraction is inbound at this time.
Alright. Off we go again.
Dino Force inbound for extraction. Be with you soon.
Let's not hit the chopper blade this time.
We're standing by. Get to the extraction point now. This is Dino 4. All ultra secure. We're exiting the AO.
There we go. Number 7 in the books. What we got? Fast hands now.
Welcome to Al Mazrah.
Alright, here we go for raid number 8.
Open access to missions and targets. Expect resistance
PvP
from local
spawn is
forces,
probably not what we
operators
want
in the
here.
AO.
That's alright. We've gotten PvP spawn before, we can deal with that.
Ultra One, enemy threat is moderate near your location.
What do we got for vehicles? LTVs are far. We might actually just grab this dirt bike. We go for this HVT probably? Would probably be the best bet, right? Wouldn't expect a ton of action over here, other than the bots. I guess you never know.
Ultra One, intel's marked the location of the Las Almas enforcer Montoya. There's a contract on his head. You're clear to secure.
Why is that HVT so far away?
Ultra One, be advised you're approaching
Where's the little guy?
location now.
He's over here somewhere. There he is. That'll be that.
One, this is actual target and KIA. Good work.
Didn't even need to get out of the car for that one. Yeah, we can always pop it and go if we have to.
Ultra One, extraction is inbound at this time.
Ultra One, this is Dino 4. We're moving to the LZ for extraction now.
Somebody did hit police. At the very least, somebody was over here at one point.
Ultra One, we have visual on the LZ. Keep it clear.
I don't see any glints so far.
Dino 4 is at the extract point. Be advised, we can't stay here long. All ultras Oscar. Dino 4 is RGB.
All good? All good. That's 8 of them done. It's starting to get a little scary now. We've come this far. Dying now would be pretty unfortunate. Alright, here we go. Round number 9.
Secure intel and loot to gain access to new missions.
Not super crazy about this spawn.
Contact.
What we got around? I think we're gonna go for that LTV. Probably go the old water route here. Just for safety purposes. Grab that LTV and then maybe do this HVT? Alright. If we can avoid getting this LTV completely destroyed by the time we get out of here. That is not a super ideal spot for it. We might be able to just run him over and not even get out of the car. If we're lucky. Where is he? I don't see him. There he is. Alright, that's 9 contracts down. Now we just gotta get out of here. See some shooting in the distance, but that looks like it's a little further away. Seems fairly quiet over here so far. It's gotta be a bot helo, right? Yeah. Alright. Raid number 9 in the books. Let's see what perk we get next. Spotter. Alright, here we go. Run number 10. This is actually kind of an interesting spot to draw here. There's not a lot of missions here, and not a lot of good vehicle options either. We might grab this Bertha. Actually, you know what we should do? Should probably hit train. And grab the heavy fuel just as a backup. This is run number 10. Like, we don't want to lose it here. Alright, let's go grab this cargo truck. And then... Hey, we could hit the secure supplies. It's kind of not in the greatest location.
Marking contract.
What the heck? Let's go for it. I may regret this life decision very quickly.
supply boxes are located on your TAC map. Get them secure before the enemy can.
Well, I don't know about going over towards PvP this early in the match. Actually, it's close enough.
Ultra One, you've secured a supply box. Move to the next DZ-1 able.
Got the back door here. Holy bots. Alright, that was a little more wild than I expected it to be.
Ultra One, all supply boxes secure.
Alright, where are we going? It's time to get out of here. That's not a terrible exfil.
Ultra One, you're on an exfil streak. Stay safe.
Alright, so we got the 10th contract done. Now we just gotta get out of here. I'm really kind of tempted to just go for the heavy to be safe. But we've hit an exfil every single time. So I think we should go for the exfil. You know, add a little drama to the end of this.
Ultra One, extraction is inbound at this time. Ultra One, an operator is requesting medical near your location.
Alright, those pleas aren't too close. I feel like when this gets barely close to dropping in, we should hit this UAV just to be safe. Although, to be honest, I kind of want to save the UAV for grabbing a secure bag later on.
This is Dino 4. We're approaching the LZ now. Keep it secure for us.
Also, I don't really want to die at the end of this run. I think we're good.
Ultra One, Dino 4. We're standing.
Ultra One, activity is increasing near your location. Stay alert.
Dino 4 to actual. All objectives. This is Dino 4. All ultra secure. We're exiting the AO.
Anybody? All good. Number 10. Got the old Damascus tag with nothing but throwing knives, only in Mazrah. Let's go. Time for our 10th and final perk. Quick fix to round it out. Alright, let's see that beautiful Damascus tag. There we go.